Hey guys, and welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy! Last time we made our way through the Gold Leaf Galaxy. We didn't do the Prankster Comet because that never showed up. Can you guess what's going to appear in this part? But before we even get to that, we have unlocked another new galaxy. It is time for the Toy Time Galaxy. Easily the best galaxy of the Engine Room Dome. We begin with Heavy Metal Mecha Bowser. Whatever that's quite a mouthful to say. Look at this thing. It looks absolutely nothing like Bowser. In the slightest. What music are we going to get for this? It's the Super Mario Brothers theme. Very late into the game we finally have it. Welcome to the Toy Time Galaxy. We Gearmos are in charge of upkeep and maintenance here. Thank you. And you got the Toads always riding this train. Whee! Come on, train, hurry up and get over here. I don't think I can't remember now if the steam actually hurts you or not. Like if you stand on the funnel. I don't think it does. This funnel shouldn't be working. Yes! You're the one telling me that you're the smart Toad. You're supposed to be the most useful one. I mean, I don't think we ever even see any of the other Toads. It's just these two. Blue and Captain Toad. See, we've got an 8-bit Mario off in the background. A bunch of gears for some reason. I mean, what kind of toys are these supposed to be anyway? They're very mechanical. We've got these metal Koopa things. I think they're supposed to be the same things from Super Mario World, like during the final boss, Bowser threw them out of the clown car at you. Anyway, all these Gearmos are in a bit of a panic. Our friends are trapped over there. Yes, they are trapped within Mecha Bowser itself. The only way to defeat these guys is to ground pound on them. You can spin into them, but that will simply knock them upside down, and only for a very short amount of time. Go down here. Well, in fact, you have to go down here in order to activate this thing. The music is all well and good, except we're a bit ahead here. We're getting ahead of ourselves. We can't go this way yet. Let's make our way back. Once we're in the right position, you couldn't just have the hole the same size as the springboard. More of these. I really need to look up what these things are called. I don't know what's behind there either. I imagine it's a 1-up. But I don't really know. Look how colourful this place is though. So the last level was very orange and brown. This is so much nicer. There's colours everywhere. The colours feel so bright. That's not how you're supposed to get in there, by the way. We have floating pencil crayons. We got the entire place looks like a child's bedroom. I don't know how there are walls and when it's supposed to be in space. And you transformed into Spring Luigi. Boing. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the worst power-up in the entire game, and they know it. You look at the back of the game's case. Even Mario doesn't like being in this thing. So you have, this is as fast as you can go. It's hard to maneuver yourself, especially when you're trying to be precise. You can do this big super jump, but it cuts all of your forward momentum. You can still ground pound, but that's it. Otherwise, the spring form is absolutely useless, and well, not useless. But it's that it just controls horribly. You can't stay still with it. You're always going to be moving forwards. Even if it's only very slight, you're always going to be moving forwards. So unfortunately we're stuck with this thing. It's only in a couple of galaxies, but that's a couple of galaxies too many. And as with nearly every power-up that isn't the Ice Flower or the Red Star, it does come back in Galaxy 2, but again only for one galaxy. Right, so our simple mission here is to tear this thing apart. So the first thing we gotta do is destroy Mecha Bowser's legs. The music for this section is great. I mean, the music for the entire galaxy is great because the entire soundtrack is great. I don't know if you actually have to undo these. I think you do. But yeah, you have to. There's no other way to go. Oh, this is like a big red button. And then Sonic Boom was created. Out. Kill this thing. They always give you a coin, which I completely ignored. Into the pipe. What part of his body is this supposed to be? This is the arm, but what's that first bit? And this is a very random place to have these things. The bat enemies, are they supposed to be swoopers? It's just such a strange place to have them. Right, gotta be quick with this because the arm is falling down. Unlike the legs, the arm actually falls down. And it looks like Bowser just has a really long tongue. Hey, look, a spring. That's nice. He also has wind-up handles for ears. Yeah, this thing looks nothing like Bowser. Spring suit? What is that? Actually, it's not even a suit. You're just inside a spring. What did I land on? By the way, this thing explodes with us inside it. But we're no worse for wear. The Gizmos need a bit of a tidy up, but it doesn't matter. We've rescued the Gizmos. They're happy. They're now stuck in purgatory on this forever moving treadmill with nowhere to go. Are we sure we've rescued them? For starters, they're on fire. Doesn't seem like much of a rescue if they're on fire. Alright, one mission down. I think this was where it unlocked. I missed. I was trying to shoot something. Yep, there we go. The Gold Leaf Galaxy. Again, I have to say that every single time. And it's a Cosmic Clone Race. Once again, Cosmic Luigi Forest Race. We're making our way along the obstacle course again, but only a bit of it. I swear the first race you do in Honey Hive Galaxy is the longest race. But as you can probably tell by the lack of transitions, this was the second take. When I just went and walked right off the platform. Just up there. Right there. Where the start pointer is. That's where I fell down. Right, again, this guy likes to do all sorts of wall jumps and long jumps. Luckily this race is a lot easier than Sea Slide. Although it was tense as Mario, because I swear to God, I should not have won this as Mario. Because Cosmic Mario actually touched the star first, but it's like there's a little bit of delay between him touching the star and the race ending. So he touched the star first, I then touched it, and it still counted as me winning the race. I technically didn't win the race, but who cares? It counted, and I didn't die. So that's fine by me. So now we can return to the Toy Time Galaxy, although the bit in the middle looks nothing like a toy, it looks more like a cake. I mean, if you're a little kid, you smash your face into the cake and splat your hands all over it. Then it's like a toy. Luigi meets Mario. The title works better for the Mario run. It's Mario meets Mario. Now the train is one. There's still the other train there, but it's one. Now he's singing. Right, to the other end. What does Blue Toad have to tell us? That's a good question. Who is driving? Or who turned it on? Right, I don't know what this thing is supposed to be. But it's got a massive screw going through it. You know what else is here? A hungry Luma! Ow! Alright then, as usual, we're gonna do this. We're gonna sort this guy out first, except for Dusty June. We did that last. But, well, not last, but we missed it. And by we, I mean I missed it. But we have just enough star bits. So now he can create a new planet for us again. This time, this thing. Those look like Tox-Boxes. Yeah, they are. Can you guess what Prankster Comet it's going to be? Alright, so all we're doing here is we're just trying to activate all of the flip switches, which luckily the Tox-Boxes do not activate. There's a single Gearmo here as well. Stop sliding, Luigi. And again, remember, the rim of the Tox-Box, if it lands on you, it still kills you. There's 3 switches on the outer area, and then there's a bunch of them, like loads of them, all in that middle section. I say middle, they're sort of, they sort of go inside each other in one area. Right, the gear mode just tells you how to long jump, which you really should know how to do at this point, but you don't even need to long jump. Right, we've got these platforms here that are covered in spikes that don't touch the side like that. Camera is not always your friend here, because the platforms can be moving upwards while you're moving downwards and you can't see them. Jump. You've probably got a backflip, jump, or spin. That works as well. There we go. Now, do it again. Spiky platforms. I always find jumping on these to be a bit tense as well, because I'm always worried I'm still going to get hurt. I feel like I should have got hurt there as well. See that? That can suddenly happen. The pipe just takes you back to the other planets, so ignore that. Right, now I know that questioning the laws of physics in Mario is something that you shouldn't do. But what the hell happened there? It's like, seriously, what the hell happened there? Because that looked to me like I was outside the Tox-Box, the Tox-Box went upwards, and I got crushed. I mean, it was hilarious, but what the hell happened there? It was hilarious except for the fact that this mission is very boring and I had to do it again. But what happened there? I will say now, I'm terrified of these guys. It's like they can crush you from the outside. And that's terrifying. They're already creepy looking, but now I'm even more terrified of them. And you know what the worst bit about all of it is? Now we get to do it again! Only this time they're going faster! Isn't that great? Isn't that terrific? Alright, Fast Foes of Toy Time. Our second and actually last Fast Foe Comet. There's only 2 in the entire game. So I really don't know what the point of bringing them in here is. But the mission is otherwise exactly the same. No changes, it's just the Tox-Boxes now move faster. So they're even more terrifying now. It's like two sides of it look angry, 2 sides of it look sad. So what's he so sad about? What's he so angry about? Ooh, that was close. I think so. I'm going the wrong way. That was closer. I don't know why I went that way, but I know I had to go one way or the other, but even so. Right. Please don't kill me this time. I'm terrified. This guy is terrifying. So I'm terrified just to move inside, just in case it happens again. And that can happen, and that's much more likely to hit you now, because these platforms are also affected by the fast foe comet. There's also a spring that can send you back as well. Why would you want to do that? Well, I guess if you missed one of the switches, you would. Yup. Spin. This is exciting! Ow! See how they just suddenly show up? At least I was next to the thing where the star is this time. Unless my spin jump has anything to say about it. And there we go. Right, no more Tox-Boxes, thank God. I don't want to be near these things anymore. At least until Galaxy 2, where they're even faster. But what? I still want to know what happened there. It's like, why did I die? What killed me? Wait, it's the top. Luigi just stared into the eyes of the Tox-Box, and it was enough to kill him. But if we recall correctly, there was a mission going on here that had nothing to do with the Hungry Luma. Luigi meets Mario. Eventually. Yes, that mission. Past me, that's the only mission available. Well, it's not the only mission available, but it's the, that's the mission. I believe Galaxy 2, even when there's a Prankster Comet there, it still gives you the option to play the other missions. In Galaxy 1, you have to do the Prankster Comet. All systems are go. Why? Because I say so. Who put you in charge? I mean, you put yourself in charge. You had a head torch. And that is it. Aw, they're hearts. Okay, now we're actually going to collect starships. One on top of his head again. Even though it looks like you should be able to ground pound them, you can't. They are invincible. Avoid the electric balls. Ground pound this to get up there. This thing's in a crystal. I mean, several times, right, I have killed, it's like I've ground pounded on the Mecha Koopa as it spews the fire, and I end up getting hurt and killing it at the same time. But by winding the screw in the other end, we can now get up to this. And I collected the last one. Right where the launch star is. And that's always nice. Look, it's Mario! He's green, but it's Mario! And we're collecting silver stars. Again! The green platforms we've seen already, they disappear. The yellow platforms will start rotating when you're on them. There's also lava. So you don't want to be standing on these things. But otherwise, a long jump for the win. Which you actually need to do for the purple comet. That said, it's a bit worrying when you're stood on it and you've collected the silver stars. But luckily we're okay. Yeah, a very simple mission, and yet home to what can be, at least on your first playthrough, one of the most frustrating of the purple coins. Once you've played it once, the purple coin mission is actually not that hard, but the first time around it's probably going to give you quite a hard time. And then they bring the area back in Galaxy 2 and they put cosmic clothes in it. Isn't that great? Everybody loved Luigi's purple coins. bouncing down Cake Lane. We got less emphasis on toys this time, more emphasis on food. And this guy's back again. Oh look, the train's been affected by the fast flow comet that's not even here anymore. Because now it's going faster. Yeah, now we actually see some of the other toads. Spoons. What's left of oranges? Is that what they're supposed to be? Oh, yeah, this thing again. You there. Stop moving. I'm trying to talk to you. Did you notice that thingamajig? You know, the springamajig? Yes. Maggie's enjoying her swingamajig. Well, better go upstairs and make sure the beds are still made. Oh, look. It's like the Sweet Sweet Galaxy all over again. And the Galaxy 2 has one as well. There's a galaxy that's made entirely of chocolate and biscuits. It looks so delicious. Why is it orange on top of the cake? The 2D orange on top of the cake. How does that work? And how is that fork not breaking apart the cake? Any of them. They really should be. Ice cream! The ice cream is slippery. I mean, it is ice cream. Suddenly I'm reminded of a level from the SpongeBob movie game. You were sliding around on ice cream. Patrick would even say, it's just like walking on ice cream. Yes, yes it is. In fact, it's more than like walking on ice cream. You actually are on ice cream. Anyway, I wasn't sure if you could go over the other side of this thing, so I was kind of experimenting. I did that on purpose. Well, didn't die on purpose, but I walked off the edge on purpose, even though I did it the other way around as well. Go on, Luigi. Get onto that stick. There we go. I don't know why, I love the little sound effect that plays when you're when you spin around. I also tend to prefer it when it's a game that you turn around on a pole and you just automatically like you're not turning around the entire thing, you just go this direction and this direction, like just 4 set directions. Because there I don't need to worry about not being in the right position. Like 64 did it where it's like you just manually spun Mario around the entire thing, and so often your position was actually incorrect. Which was a real nuisance in Lethal Lava Land. Long jump ahoy! I think it's a 1-up on the other side. Oh, no. An extra health mushroom. So many star bits. There are pool stars as well if you want the star bits, but I didn't notice them until I'd already shot myself away. How did I not fall down there? Anyway, it's a cake. What you gotta do here is you gotta blow out all the candles. Okay. Finally, some other toads. I don't know where the pink one is, but well, was that the pink one? Well, there's one missing. That's all that matters. Well, clearly you didn't try hard enough, Toad. It's a nice looking cake though. Away! So many starbits just orbiting all the little planetoids in this galaxy. Anyway, remember this guy? Well, he's really high up. I wonder what power-up we could possibly be using. Ow! Okay, I'll give him that one. Anyway, I tried seeing if I could avoid using the spring power-up. I couldn't quite do it. I think if you I think if with a well-timed triple jump you can get up there, because I think your triple jump is higher than your backflip. But I wasn't able to do it. So aside from burning myself on the fire floods, get some extra health, and we're gonna have to do this the legitimate way. That looks like something that looks like the circle things where if you spin it, you get Starbits, but you don't. It almost looks like the things inside the jar are what he's using as ammunition, but it never runs out. He ain't shooting bubbles at you this time, these things will hurt you. But yeah, you can see even trying to land on this guy with the spring power up is awkward. Right, again, he will occasionally emit an electric shield this time around. You can see it charging up, like that. Luckily, you lose the power up, but you can still stand on it. And we defeated him again. And that's still not the end of him. And I always miss that 1-up up there. I don't think I've ever collected that 1-up. So I always see it when the star appears, and I can't get up there after that. But that is it. That is Toy Time Galaxy. Definitely one of the better late game galaxies. But next up we've just got to do all of the smaller galaxies in the engine room and grab our completely optional Grand Star. I still don't get why it's optional. So I will see you guys next time.